messed up. Thanks for bringing that up, by the way.
Well, perhaps unsurprisingly, the sat-nav has just given up. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and the sat-nav has just whited out. There's just nothing. I'm at T-junction, don't know where to go. Bloody things are useless sometimes. Like, I love them, but why is... Good morning, I'm just outside of Magpie Studios in Ashford in Kent, where I am filming the next local aid single. I'm making a video out of it. It's going to be good fun. It's a lot of artists all together today. Essentially it's organised by James Vince of Live in the Living Room, and what happens is he organises a load of local artists in Kent, musicians, to all come together and do a cover of a song, and then that song gets sold and all the money that is raised from that goes to a charitable cause. That cause is different every time. So it's a lot of fun. It's just basically a day of me filming and hanging out with musicians. It's good fun. So, just see. Yeah.
Hey, Christmas, what you love get to me? Four calling birds, three French heads, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Hello. Yesterday was a very, very long, or reasonably long day. I say that about most of the days that I seem to have recently. So I apologise if that gets boring, but had a really, really great day. It did overrun by about an hour, more than it should have, but these things happen. Had some really huge battery issues. So I went through 3 of these EL15 nickel batteries, which I've never ever done before. I used to just use one for an entire day's filming on my old camera, the D7000. The D500, which was brand new this year, uses exactly the same batteries and is 5 times as powerful. So it drains a lot of the battery power a lot quicker than what I'm ever used to. As you can see, I'm just doing some editing in the background. That's my face, or lack of. So it was very. I literally killed all 3 batteries down to 0. Camera turned off. Couldn't do any more. I did get all the footage that I needed, luckily. So that was. It's very touch and go. It's a bit. It's living on the edge, and then there's just that. And of course, I didn't bring a camera charger with me because why would I? Because I've never had this issue before. So it's not really something I ever thought I'd plan for, and I've been doing this for nearly 5 years. Anyway, that is by the by. Had a great time. Now, I don't do an awful lot of these charity things, which may sound harsh, I suppose, but I've spent a lot of time over the last 5 years doing things I haven't been paid for. And to a certain extent, I guess there is still some of that going on, because certain publications, music publications, don't pay. And as of today, Team Rock has gone into administration, so that's 3 print magazines who have now all gone, and that's cause for concern. Is this the right industry for me to be getting into? Because it's hard anyway. I mean, it's always been hard. Any industry like this is going to be hard, but if publications that were successful are now gone under, it's tough. But what I do find is that when I do these little charity things, it's a day maximum I spend doing it, and it's only once. I do maybe 2 or 3 full day ones a year. Don't really do much else in between, and it's always great because it's always worthwhile for a number of reasons. A, because it's a worthwhile cause. I don't do it just for anybody, but also you get to. It's a really, really great networking opportunity, which I wouldn't, or nobody would normally get. You wouldn't get that level of access and time together in an intimate, sort of small group in any other setting. It's difficult to have conversations and stuff when you're in a pub or club or a venue or whatever. This is a really good opportunity, and you just never know who you're going to meet. Like I say, I wouldn't, if it was once every week, I would say no, because that's different, but once or 2 or 3 times a year, that's fine. I'm happy with that. And it's always brought more contacts and more work as a net result of it for me. So, for 3 days out of 365 days a year, I'm happy doing that. It's not a problem. It's great to support the causes in which they are being held for. So we finished late, got home, then I went out to drinks with some friends, went to the wrong pub, ended up sort of participating, not very much though, in a pub quiz, of which there's some Christmas song singing at the end of this video, or this vlog, for you to see. And then I went back to a friend of mine's house around the corner, drank some more beer. I had a short but meaningful conversation between myself, him and his younger brother, and I feel like I was probably moaning a lot, and I didn't mean to. I was reasonably drunk, and it had been just a very long day. I was very tired, but we're talking about just life experiences and how some people seem to have things just fall into their lap, and other people work really, really hard and don't seem to get anywhere. This isn't self-pity, but I feel the Simpsons episode where you've got Grimes who goes to the power plant, and you've got Homer, and Grimes has worked his nuts off his entire life and ends up electrocuting himself because he goes a bit crazy, and Homer just sails through life and he's got it all really easy and he's the complete screw up. I feel like at times I'm Grimes. I feel like if I don't plan things, if I don't know necessarily what's going on, then how can anything progress? How can anything go to the next step? How do I, if I sit back and do nothing, the opportunities won't come up for me. And yet, like for example on Friday, I had planned to be shooting the Corn gig. I didn't get the pass, which is a shame, but I got 2 jobs that night, paid jobs that night. Now if I don't think much of those things. I just think, okay, that's cool, at least I've got something to do, got work to do. Part of that has been just networking, getting to know the right people, which I spent years doing, and having what I would like to think is a good work ethic. I work hard, I work really very hard, as much as I can. I try not to screw up. I think that pays off. So, yes, I haven't got a definitive plan of what I want to happen, where I want to be in 5. So once again, the phone ran out of memory halfway through my speech, my monologue. There I am, just finding out where I said all of that fun stuff. So basically just saying that I don't know what, I know where I would like to be in 5 years' time as a rough idea, but I'm not one of these people that's going to go, in 5 years I am definitely going to be doing that, or this, or live there, or be this, that and the other, because you never know what's going to happen. So I don't like tying myself down too much I haven't really checked out what else I said, so I might have to just knock it on the head there for now. And I've got a full day tomorrow of not really doing much. Today's been very much sort of admin, chasing people up, emails and things like that. So it's been a reasonably boring day. I was at a memorial service earlier this morning for a police officer who was killed in action 16 years ago. But talk about more of that later. But basically, yes, just trying to just catching up, and we shall talk tomorrow. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy some of the behind the scenes footage of the local aid video that's going to be made. Got to go back in February to make some more footage of the guitarist who couldn't turn up at the time. So it's not going to be ready for quite considerable time. And some of the other videos that I've been working on also aren't going to be released for some time, even though they are complete, just because clients need things to come out at a certain time, and that's fine. So although I've done all these things, I haven't really got anything to show you yet. But in time I will. So, ta-ra.